What's up, y'all? This is Anyway here, coming at y'all with another video. Real quick, man. So I hear this narrative that all the time that I see a lot of channels that are supportive of the Ennis team and stuff like that, camp. And I see a lot of videos of Bozy Ennis, and a few people kind of regurgitate the same narrative that Crawford starts slow, and basically if he starts slow, he's gonna lose the fight between Errol Spence. And they don't know what the hell they're talking about. So when people say start slow, first of all, if you understand Crawford's style, he has multiple styles. He could be defensive, he could be offensive, pressure, but his main style, his bread and butter, is counterpunching. And with counterpunching, basically, you let the person make their mistake. You let them set themselves up for their downfall, and that's what Crawford does. By when they say a person throws a wide punch, he hits them in whatever opening that's available, whether it's their head, their torso. Say it in a high guard, the body, he's gonna attack the body. You know what I'm saying? If like they keep coming forward and they move to their right a lot, he's gonna throw the right hook. Like he has a counter for everything, and simply a counter is a response to something. You know what I'm saying? It's simply a response to what a person is trying to do to you. That's basically what counter is about. So when you see Crawford, quote unquote, this narrative, which is not starting slow is a person who doesn't initiate no offense. They don't do no offense. They're not throwing no punches. Almost like a Canelo, like a guy where Canelo doesn't really throw a whole bunch of punches until later on, let's say the mid half of the fight, and then he starts to throw them little hooks and start going to the body, here and there. But he's not really starting much of his offense until later on. Or like a fighter like who's another fighter who I would say starting slow, where they're not really throwing much. I would say like maybe even like a Danny Garcia. But yeah, basically starting slow. That's the amateur type of thing. Like, this is not the amateurs, for one. This is the pros. So when you think about it, that doesn't make sense. If you're in the amateur, yeah, you want to start your offense. You want to start throwing at least 20, 30 punches in a round and land at least 15 of them with good accuracy. 15, 17, something around there if you're throwing 30-something punches. So, yeah, that would be, in the amateur sense, makes sense to start your offense. But when the pros is whatever your style, if you're a pressure fighter, okay, your style is to start throwing hooks, jab, whatever, pretty much applying the pressure early. That's, you know what I'm saying, being a pressure fighter. Starting fast is what you do, but if you don't, that's not necessarily your go-to, you don't have to necessarily start fast. That's such a thing. Unless you just simply, you're not throwing anything, and clearly you can look at all Crawford fights. It's not like he's not throwing a punch around. He's throwing like at least 10 to 15 punches around, maybe more. I don't got an exact copy box, but I know copy box ain't always accurate. But at the end of the day, Crawford's throwing punches and he landed some. So I just want to, give y'all a clear understanding of when people say that. Don't listen to that shit. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. This is for anybody. Bozy, the people who you hear this, people who say this shit a lot, you do not understand what a counterpuncher is then if you think starting slow is what Terence Crawford does. So, yeah, man, I just want to let that be known. I got Crawford as well by TKO round 10 through 12. That's the rounds I have. So, yeah, check me out. My channel is again Anyway Boxing, spelled OTETIANI WAY. Again, it's OTETIANI Boxing. So y'all don't know how to spell that, but yeah, man, check me out. I'm gonna start uploading more. I just have to kind of address that narrative. And yeah, peace.